Engaged.
No wind outside, no waves, no floorboards creaking. Total, continuous silence. This is unnatural. The woman looks around. In the silence, you see dust move on the floorboards. The driver of the speaker vibrates in the air and then stops. Plasterwork begins to crumble down the walls. In the silence, a low hum starts creeping up your spine. It's a song inside you, not in the speakers, not in the room. A great bass sigh in the basement of your mind. Slowly it builds until the air around you starts to vibrate. It will devour everything.
Oh.
The floorboards, the glass, the streets and the people. Nothing will
Was
remain.
geht denn jetzt ab?
Guys, what's going on?
This fragile world is about to break.
It's getting louder.
In the basins, the water looks like it's boiling.
Hosiana! Mother of Mega!
He's peaking, the worst high he's ever been on.
Es war am Anfang in mir. Ja.
The beauty and the beat! The future of dance! Planetary!
No, Egg! It's the window!
Oh.
The window is going to come down! No, the roof!
Cracks appear on the stained glass window. Cracks run up the wooden pillars in the dark.
Come down to us! Love!
It's shaking the building's foundation. The floor twists. A great pulse arises in your flesh.
That's it. I'm muting it.
Oh! I want to feel the heat with somebody!
Wanna feel the heat with somebody.
Shit! It doesn't stop. A seal? Have you? Yes, I've turned it off. Andre, pull the compressor! The place is gonna come down!
Fuck! I can't shut it up! The signal's passed! It's not in here! It's...
In the mixing desk now, building into a positive feedback loop. This is it. A great roar. The vault of the roof twists above you. Glass shatters somewhere near the door. It's coming down. And then it stops. Totally and utterly. As if there never was a sound. Only your ears still ring from the shock. Everybody is staring at Egghead. Hope.
Egg.
I pulled the plug. It was getting too hardcore. You did good, Egg. Most of the place seems to be intact. Fucking hell. Programmer lady, tell me you were recording that.
4 years. 22 people. Millions of reals. All that time. This is what we were up against. Just erased
Das
it.
habe ich bis jetzt noch nicht gesehen.
Suriswolf isn't gonna believe this.
Yeah, but did you record it though? It was dope. I think we can use it.
Yes, Andre. I recorded it. Damn, I need to send some letters now.
Thank you all for doing this. Eggman, you too. And you, officer. I don't know what we've discovered, but I know what it sounds like now. That's a start. It was mathematical information from the anomaly, presented as a waveform. That's what it was technically. Theoretically,
Ich
I
weiß es
have
nicht.
no idea. I've never even heard of anything like this.
A voice seems muffled in the silent church. It's your ears adjusting after the exposure.
Yes, our lead designer. And maybe some of the producers too. And some of the writers, if they're sober enough to open a transmission. They need to hear. They need to hear about this. Don't worry, I won't send the recording. Although I doubt they have the speakers to produce the frequency anyway. Stay here. I'm going to stay here
Wow,
with these
70
lunatics.
Erfahrung.
Send letters, maybe meet Sulispov. Also devise further measurements.
I want you to know that's totally chill with us.
I don't care, but thank you anyway. Now,
So nett.
I have a theory to come up with. Some kind of preliminary explanation to all this. Or the letter will sound like I've lost my mind.
Richtig.
You don't know enough about the world. But that Joyce, if you knew all she knows, could put it together.
Nee, machen wir nicht. Wir könnten es probieren, aber nee. Was machen wir weiter? Ja. Ah. Genau. Haben wir doch. Nee, machen wir das doch mal. Wo ist sie? Das bringt ja auch noch mal ein paar Punkte. Wo ist sie? Aha. Haben wir das eigentlich schon
The
gelöst?
mother of humanism stands above you, a precious and complex wax painting.
Das brauchen wir auch nicht. Nee, Quatsch. Wo ist denn? Die müsste doch hier irgendwo sein. Nein, das wollte ich nicht. Geh weg. Ach, das geht wieder los. Ist die irgendwo? Ich verstehe die Kirche nicht so richtig. Also wieder hier. Wo ist denn dieses Mädel? Ach da. Ich hätte sie nicht
She's
gesehen.
whistling a melody.
Hey there. I've been recording some new audio from all these beams and rafters. The sounds travelling through the wood are pretty cool. Creaks and stuff. Like you're underwater, you know? But like, underwater inside a tree.
Die ist ganz schön drauf.
But that's not really what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to thank you instead for getting me and my friends in here. And we even found some new associates, such as they are. Good, I think. Lloyd is getting a read on the place. I think he finds the carpentry very impressive. Andre's been setting up the compressor and dancing. Egghead's been keeping the party up. He's got the stage under control. Sorna, the programmer, she's doing whatever she does. Behind that, sure. You helped us out. I can repay the favour. Ah, she's a bit odd, I have to say. Doesn't talk much. I'm not really sure how to vibe with her, you know? But earlier today she told me about Welkins, and she seemed oddly happy, like she had some idea with those little creatures. Some artistic idea. I didn't really listen, I was busy with my mic.
Ja.
Oh, the crab man. Still gives me the creeps the way he moves. But he doesn't actually come down that much, just climbs around the rafters. I just tried to stay away from the crab man. But he talks to Noid. They seem to have some thing going on. Beats me. Noid said they get along somehow. They're both crazy enough, I guess. Who knows? He doesn't really answer our questions, see? Not that it's easy to ask them. What are we supposed to do? Yell up at the tower?
Ja. Die
Who do you want to
anderen.
know about? Andre? He's a cool guy. Doesn't really come off as one, but he is. To me at least.
She rubs her sides, but not from cold. Her shoulders are relaxed. She must have taken a hit, or she's on an upswing.
He takes care of shit. Sorry. I mean, he's got a vision. For what life should be, you know? He tries to push things until everything falls into place. He's an organiser. Nothing. But then again, there's nothing to organise around here either. He really wants this church thing to work.
Das ist alles so daneben, ne?
Must have taken it as a sign when he found it abandoned like that. Said it was an augury. I don't know where he got that from. Andre's not super intelligent. I've never seen him so psyched about anything though. And he's often psyched. Looks sort of desperate, like it's his last chance or something. Or maybe he was just high.
Vielleicht.
I mean, not that he does drugs, just high, you know. Yes. Anyway. Yes. Who do you want to know about? He's a four-burger, I guess, like the rest of us. Okay, maybe not Egg, I don't know about him, but Noid and the rest are from Forberg, making the pilgrimage up north to visit the Elysium.
Genau.
He's real hardcore about the lifestyle. What do you mean do? Like for a living? He's a carpenter, trained and all. He's very good, he just doesn't have the mindset to work like that. In a shop, he abides by the hardcore, sir. You would have to ask him yourself.
Du?
Sir, I abide by the law. It's just something poor Forberg kids do every spring. To pass the time, we walk the entire length of Boogie Street, up to Jamrock, or as much as possible. I don't know, man. Have you been down Boogie Street? It's a little bewildering. Okay, then you should go and take a look, I guess. Boogie Street is cool. It's got a lot of immigrants and all kinds of different people. Yeah. Who do you want to know about? What do you mean? Oh, that. He's the party boy. Melodic music doesn't really do vocals in the traditional sense. Vocals are thought of as rock. That's to say they're a bit backward. No offence if you like rock music though. Rock music's cool by me.
Pachoo, pachoo, swish. Your credentials as the resident future man of Revachol are being questioned. Show her you're hip with the times, Gramps.
Anyway,
Genau,
even if you don't
das
have
andere ist
vocals, you
peinlich,
still need
cringe,
someone to
cringe,
say
cringe.
something every now and then, right? To urge things on. That's where the party boy comes in. He basically just stands on the stage and dances and yells how awesome everything is. It's very catchy.
Er ist halt eben, ja, na, wie heißt er? Der Mann von Scooter, der Blonde. Ich hab's vergessen.
Actually, we don't know where he's from, or who he is, really.
Das gibt's doch gar nicht. Nicht Neil Baxter, aber auch irgendwas mit Baxter.
One time we were out partying somewhere in backwater Forberg. Or maybe even Coal City. I can't remember. Maybe it was Coal City.
The worst of the Banlieues. A wretched heap of closed down mines, even west of Jamrock, on the dusty slope of Montmartin, the remotest possible area of Revachol. No one even wants to exploit those people anymore.
Wie heißt denn der? H.P. Baxter, genau.
Egg was yelling along to some jam someone was spinning, all night long. Just kept yelling until he didn't have a shred of voice left. When the sun came up over the mines. There were mines? Yeah, it was in Coal City. Egg came with us. He made this wheezing puppy dog sound all the way back. Couldn't even speak. It was definitely Coal City, because it took us 2 days to walk back to the fort. He just wheezed the whole way. We never really asked why he came with us, or who he was. I think his name is Jermaine. People are sweet.
You can see it must have been a great night. The memory causes her to go silent for a moment or two.
Who do you want to know about?
So.
Me? Again?
So, ja genau, für dich würde
I'm a
ich,
silver
genau.
bird.
Jetzt ist meine Frau gerade ein bisschen laut. Bin sofort wieder da. So, meine Frau hat gerade, falls sie nicht wusste, dass ich am Aufnehmen bin, ihrer besten Freundin ein Video aufgenommen über Fliegengitter. Ich weiß ja auch nicht.
Hang on. That phrase. You're suddenly reminded of something.
It means I don't answer questions about myself. Thank you. Sure.
Soll ich es probieren?
O pasaro de agent. It fluttered by your ear.
Wow, das war Glück.
It's what the Zemoyaki, the Gradian community in Revachol, call a person who never breaks under interrogation. It's an organized crime term.
What do you mean? All right. My father was a Zemyaki. He died years ago. He was a bad man. Not a lot of good things to say about him and what he did.
Meine Frau ist gerade nochmal außer Rand und Band. Ich weiß es ja auch nicht. So.
He bought the family a huge house, so we got to live, at least temporarily, in a giant castle in Jamrock. And then he died.
Oh.
What do you think? The competition came and took everything away. It was like in a war zone. So after his death, we had nothing left, and we
Okay.
were in danger. My mother had to change her name, mine too. We left it all behind. It was a stupid idea, and I'm still disappointed I came up with it.
Du kommst davon
Yeah,
aus.
kinda.
Das, ja.
I'm the head of the operation. Coordinated it with the debardeurs, else they might get unhappy. Not in person, but I let them know. You can't do anything without the fat ones getting wind. It wasn't too difficult to convince them, really. It's a good thing you ended that mess, though. I felt I was turning Dadwise into a corrupt business person. Unpleasant.
Come on, this is all fine. But you don't have anything on Everard now. That's not how these things work.
That's not going to lead anywhere with Everard. He'll just deny everything. I mean, have you seen the guy?
Ja, okay. So, wie sieht's aus? Ne, jetzt machen wir erstmal das. Suchen auf der Promenade nach Schussspuren. Eigentlicher Quatsch. Aber egal, wir gehen jetzt mal raus. Wir haben das ja alles gelöst. Wir müssen ja diesen Tag irgendwie rumbringen, bis wir praktisch an das finale Ziel kommen. Können wir jetzt reisen, bitte? Wo ist die Promenade? Nochmal Aufträge. Insel Lands End. Welche Inseln? Wo ist die Promenade? Was ist das nochmal schnell? Ah ja, genau. Ich glaube, wir kaufen noch ein bisschen was, oder?
You see several packaged raincoats. Fill a low
Nee.
shelf and
Wo war das nochmal?
A colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes
Nein.
damage your
Wie viel
health.
haben wir eigentlich? Nein. Da?
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo.
Ich kann ja noch ein bisschen. Ich will das beides auf 10 haben. Plus 3. Nee, 3 ist ja Quatsch.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.